Aquarius, what's up? Amber Dawn here to give you your love reading. If you are not here for a love reading, then this is not going to be the reading for you. I am focusing on romantic love, not necessarily family, but go ahead and watch it if you would like and take what resonates and leave the rest. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. Sorry it took me so long to get this video to you. There's been lots going on within my own reality, and I'm feeling pretty good today, so I think that this would be a good time to do your beautiful people's reading. Hopefully it's not going to be as heavy as the last one. The last one was a little heavy. So first we're going to start off with your person. So we're going to see what's going on with your person, all right? If this doesn't resonate with you, either click off, come back for another reading, or just take what does resonate and leave the rest, okay? All right, Aquarius. What does Aquarius's person have to say? What's going on with Aquarius's person, actually? We're just going to get whatever comes out. That's how I like to read. I like to read with whatever comes out. So, Eight of Pentacles reverse. See if I can get this a little closer. Eight of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, the Emperor, Temperance reversed, Page of Swords reversed, King of Wands, Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed. And what else? Ten of Cups. The Sun. Two more cards, please. Thank you. Eight of Cups. And Page of Cups. All right, Aquarius, let me take my hoodie off. It's getting hot in here, so I got to take off my clothes. Okay. So, we have Eight of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, and the Emperor. So, it looks like there was possibly some hard times within this union. It was feeling like a lot of work, and it was almost as if it was looking good, like it was fixing this, like it was work within this union, but it was still happening. But with reversed, it's almost like now it's become more of an internal struggle for them, but they're trying to see their way out of it with the Eight of Swords reversed. It's almost as if they're really having to fight to get through whatever conflict has been going on. They're having to really dig deep within their strength and utilize everything that they have to conquer this hard work that's been going on. It's almost like it went from external, like the hard work went from external hard work to now internal hard work. So something happened that flipped from external to internal, but they're being strong and they're trying to make these choices. They're trying to make these boss moves, if you will. They don't have the patience, or they don't need to have patience. So let's see what the other one's. Page of Swords reversed, and then King of Wands. So what I'm seeing here with this is whatever has been happening, they're not being slow moving about it anymore. They're not trying to keep their cool anymore. They're not trying to have patience with it anymore. They are going for it. They may be lacking a little bit of direction. And they're just trying to find the balance, within their mind or whatever situation is happening. They're really thinking about this. They're internalizing everything right now. They're trying to muster up the strength with the Emperor. And the King of Wands. So the King of Wands can be a bit cocky. So they may be going about this in a way that's more self-inclined, like I need to do this for myself. Because I'm sick of feeling this way. I'm sick of feeling this inner turmoil. But whatever is going on is leading them into a different way of being. They're transforming right now. They're looking at things differently, and I think it's because they've been suffering internally, mentally. Two of Swords. There's going to be a rash decision that they're going to be making. They know that there's a decision that needs to be made, and it might not be, the easiest. That's why they're trying to stay strong. And, they may be making this decision. They may be having to cut out some kind of work that they've been doing, or some kind of structure that they've had in their life with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it's like they're making a decision to cut out something that may be stable or may have been stable in their life, but it's no longer working for them anymore. And it may have to do with family. It may have to do with an ex. So far, I'm not seeing that, though. I'm just seeing, like, in order for them to move on, they need to cut out what they have thought was benefiting them and creating stability in their life, which no longer is serving them anymore. Because they're looking for the Ten of Cups. They're looking for, like, the ultimate fulfillment in the heart. Family, love, home, all the balanced, loving situations that happen in your heart. They're getting ready to make a rash decision that needs to be made so that they can find this true commitment or this true fulfillment somewhere, hopefully with you, yeah, that's what I'm seeing with you, because I gotta move everything. Because we have the Sun here. So they're cutting out everything so that they can be fulfilled with you and feel the abundance that this relationship has the potential to be, and the abundance that they've already felt in this relationship. They're not trying to swim against the current anymore. They are listening to their intuition with the Eight of Cups. You see the salmon, and it's floating in the river with all these cups, and it's like, let's float down together. It's like they're listening to their intuition with the moon, because they know that there is so much happiness and fulfillment with you. And so they're putting in the work to make these decisions now. Yeah, Page of Cups. Something new is brewing within themselves. Like they know what they need to do, and they're stepping into their power with the Emperor and the King of Wands, and they're letting go of what no longer serves them. The bottom of the deck, the Magician. So, yeah. So they are tapping into their intuition. They're using not only their mental power, physical power. They're using their mystical power. They're using their manifestation techniques. They're visualizing what kind of life it would be to be with you. Excuse me, sorry. All right, Aquarius, let's see where you're at within this. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster. Aquarius, please. Because I can't see how long we've been going on my camera. I adjusted the settings and now I can't see. And I don't want to go past 30 minutes or else this is going to be a 2-part reading. Okay. And I know yours was the last viewed on my last series. And so I'm not trying to make this a 2-part until I know y'all are serious about watching these videos. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're almost... So we have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Hermit upright, the Star upright, 3 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Swords reversed. Okay, 10 of Swords reversed. Page of Wands reversed. 3 of Swords. The Moon. 8 of Wands. This is all looking pretty good. The Hierophant. The Tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, a few extra cards came out, so I'll pull these in a second. So, so what we have here, the King of Wands, no, that's the Knight of Wands, my bad. Knight of Wands reversed means that you are, sorry, Knight of Cups, what is my problem? Knight of Cups reversed is like not wanting to be jumping into things so immaturely. You're making this decision to really use your emotional maturity within this situation. So there may have been something that happened that made you stop, put up a couple barriers and go, you know what? I need to not jump in with my full, with expectations or my full heart because I've already been hurt with this person already. And so now I'm taking a step back with the Hermit. I'm learning like new ways to go about this situation. You know, maybe you didn't go into this relationship like with the best tactics. And so you're relearning how to approach this situation. Or maybe they hurt you and now you're pulling back and you know, seeing how you can emotionally respond differently. And here's your card, the Star. So it's like you're following your intuition and you're listening to your higher self and you're going you're going into this whole, whatever it is, if it's a relationship, a situationship, a fling, a marriage, whatever, you're going into it differently now. You're looking at things on a different perspective. 3 of Pentacles. You do see that there's hope within this relationship and it's just at reach. You see the giraffes like just about to reach the pentacles. And so you know that there's potential within this. With the 7 of Swords, you're contemplating. It's reversed. So it's like you're doing this inner contemplation, ready to release all of the baggage that this relationship has caused you. The 10 of Swords reversed. Whatever has happened is it really messed with you. It really made you hurt, and you're getting out of that now. You are seeing some, at least in the beginning, you're seeing some. You're looking at yourself differently and looking how you can do things differently. We'll definitely tap into what this all means in a minute. Page of Wands reversed. So again, you're you're not as willing to jump into like passion or possibly sex or, you know, romantic. You're not trying to like jump into putting your all into this relationship anymore because there's been a lot of hurt with the Three of Swords. You're still aware of that hurt. You're still aware of what happened, and it's hard for you to let go. So that's why you're taking a step back. You have the Moon. You know, you're starting to take a step back to see, okay, is how I'm feeling an illusion? Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I wasn't like this until I started filming. But so now you're starting to like decipher. Was this relationship a illusion? Was how I felt about them an illusion? How did I play the part in this situation to make it be the way it was? How can I make things different? And how can I heal myself? And it's finding that wisdom is how I'm reading the Moon card within this reading. You're finding your wisdom and figuring out how to navigate. Eight of Wands, fast and swiftly. So you may be moving. You guys may have separated and now you're moving. And they're like upset and trying to be strong and trying to make things work and changing certain things, maybe getting rid of a bad habit or whatever. The devil's not in here, but you know, there's something that they realize that they did something wrong and they're trying to rebalance the scales. This could be physical moving. This could also be incredibly fast communication. So you guys will start really talking to each other about what needs to be next? What's the next move? And you may be talking to a therapist together. You guys may have decided to do that. Or you're looking at things more wisely, you know? You're having communication from a logical but heartfelt way instead of like an emotional and that's it way, you know? And then the Tower. So there may be this communication this may be a move. This may be like, I'm moving because I have to do this for my best good. And that's what was meant to happen. So if you're wondering, should I move? Yes, it's a yes. The Tower happens for a reason, and it's always because it's divinely guided. So if you are moving out of their house or whatever, out of the state, it's a yes, do it. But also with this conversation, if you're having a conversation with them, there may be some... Towers aren't always bad. It can be a breakdown of the past. Like it could be, let's start over and do this new. Screw what happened in the past. I love you and I'm ready to move forward. It could also be a communication... I'm so sorry for doing that, God. So with this communication, it could also be like a make it or break it communication. It could be like okay, well, now I see where you stand and you see where I stand and we don't level up on the same page, you know, and that's it. And again, let it be, because it's always, the Tower is always there because Spirit wants it there. So you can't fight the Tower. It will always happen. We have the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and Strength. So I think with healthy communication between you two, you guys can make whatever it is you need to make work. If there's children involved, you know, you'll make it work. It looks like you both are being strong. Like you have the Emperor and then the Strength, and then the Star, and then Page of Cups. So whatever's going on is there's going to be there's going to be, how do I put this? The decision you both are going to make, you're going to make it together. And it's going to be on equal, you guys are going to have like equal say in whatever happens. You both are going to be strong. So whatever happens, I don't know what is going on with me right now. It's like once I started your reading, my lungs have been just tripping. I wonder if somebody is sick that's watching this. Woo! If I could mute that, I would, but I don't know how. I should probably figure out how. All right, so let's move on. So yeah, so I really think that you both are going to come at this. You both are going to be strong and logical. You both are going to come at it on equal territory and respect for each other and come to a good conclusion. So whatever is going on here is it's going to end up for the betterment of both of you. All right, what do they want to say to you, Aquarius? What are they thinking about you, Aquarius? I know we have a soul connection. You didn't imagine it. Two more cards, please. Two more cards. I'm waiting for an apology. I hope you're happy for me. Okay. So maybe they felt the soul connection before you did. There may have been an argument or something that happened that they feel a little bent over. See, there's their apology from you. I'm sorry. I hope you're happy for me. So maybe they are changing. I don't really know you, so maybe they showed a side of themselves that you didn't like and you reacted to it. And so now you feel kind of bad because you were like, I'm sorry, I just didn't recognize that side of you, and I treated you differently than I normally do, or who knows, you know. Maybe they got a job somewhere and one of you are moving, and leaving you hurt me too. That's what you're saying to them. So you may have left them. And one more card, please. One more card. One more card. Sometimes I hear your voice, so you're still hooked on them, you know. You still care about them. They still care about you too because he or she knows that you have a soul connection. I don't know what to say. That's kind of like for both of you. You both are probably, you know, in a spot where you just don't know what to say. Yeah, you know, when you're going through the middle of something, it's kind of hard to find your ground, right? It's hard to find your grounding and know how to talk to someone else when you're kind of in the middle of a tower, you know? Or in the middle of growing, transforming. You don't have to be in the middle of a tower right now, but, you know, I do feel with this that you both are transforming and you both are recalibrating so that you can meet on the same level. You know what I mean? So on the bottom of the deck, we have cleansing, meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. Again, there may be one of you guys are moving. Maybe you both are clearing space in your minds and in your hearts. Yeah, locked down. Locked down. Mental prison, confined. So it looks like you guys are working on trying to come to some kind of understanding, you know, of like what is going on? What's the next step? Access granted. Social media, fake profile, hiding. So one or both of you may be checking out each other's social media to see what you're up to because you're both are hurting because, you know, maybe the relationship's at a standstill or it's been ended and you're, you know, maybe missing each other and trying to do self-work on yourself so that you can come to some kind of agreement. Settlement, like I just said, agreement, compromise. So there may be a divorce happening here, and you're trying to figure out how to split the assets. It could just be a separation, and you both are, you know, just trying to figure out, like, how to get on the same page. Again, like, it's like I say it, and then these cards come out. I don't think you can see that up close, but it says interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. Sometimes I hear your voice, so you're probably going to hear their voice pretty soon if you haven't. You are going to have a conversation with this Eight of Wands, for sure. And it's going to be a higher level conversation. It's going to be equal conversation that may break the old patterns that you guys had. Maybe you're going to like start understanding each other better. Or it's just going to end. It could be one or the other, but it's going to take strength to be mature in that mature conversation. You know what I mean? But you both are going to be clear with how you talk to each other, because you've been sitting on it. You know, you've been thinking about this for a while. And so you are going to talk. You have that interview. You're going to come to compromise and an agreement. You're going to get out of your head eventually. And sometimes, you know, when you have a conversation with somebody on an equal playing field and have like compassion for each other, that can get you out of that mental prison, you know? So it looks like even though there have been hard times in this relationship, it looks like you both are trying to come to some kind of agreement, some kind of middle ground, because you both do care about each other. And if you have a family, of course, you need to make it work somehow, you know, for the best for the kids. You're protected. Both of you are protected. There may have been some things that have happened with your relationship that have caused that, let's see, how do I explain this? There may have been some things that have suddenly happened in the relationship that it's like a wall. It's like, oh my God, why do these things keep happening that are getting in our way? What the hell? That's because you have Archangel Michael intervening. Archangel Michael is creating some kind of situations that are creating some, it could create havoc or it could create stability. It just depends on what is necessary within your journey together. So if you think you have bad luck, or if they think, you know, if you guys think you guys have been having bad luck, it's not bad luck. It's divinely guided, like with the Tower. You guys are being divinely guided because something needs to change within this union. And it's helping. I can see it in the cards. It's helping a transformation within both of you. You guys are twin flames, and that's not always, you know, it's powerful because it changes a lot of bad patterns within us, but it's also really hard because our twin flames bring up pain and stuff we're uncomfortable with, and it forces us to really pay attention to our demons, our inner demons, and change. So twin flames are very, very important, but they're not always the funnest. Children, yeah. So you may have kids together and you're just trying to figure out how to have a settlement, an agreement, you know, maybe come back together and try again. It could also mean that you both feel like childlike around each other and you enjoy each other's company. You usually are playful, and right now it's just a little bit more serious. But whatever, if you are waiting for a conversation from this person, it's going to happen rather quickly. It's saying present today, present now, in the moment. So also that means be present, be in the moment, and focus on what it is that you were meant to learn within this union, what it is that you can do to make it better, and how you can meet on an equal playing field. So be present. Don't get in your head about what they did to you or what you did to them. It's just how can we move forward, especially if there's children involved. How can we move forward for the betterment of our kids? It'd take you and that person out of the equation. How can we make them happy? You know, otherwise, if there's no kids involved, then it's just being